What up, everybody? This is your main man, Anthony, aka A.A.C of A.A.C Music Entertainment. Before we begin, I'd just like to say parental advisory is advice for explicit and adult languages and themes. I also would like to apologize for the audio quality that we recorded with. This was more or less an impromptu interview. We connected so well and just bounced off each other, and it happened organically. We do plan on doing things a lot better and better quality in the future. For now, please enjoy and leave your comments, likes, dislikes, whatever below. Also, make sure you follow Mr. Krawley on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. Check out his music pages on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and many more. Now, let's go ahead and begin. Welcome to the first ever of A.A.C Music Entertainment's interviews. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have the one and only Mr. Krawley.
What up?
We were going to have another guest here tonight. Unfortunately, due to some complications and some other things going on in his life, he wasn't able to make it. But I'm going to give him a shout out anyway. Stoneface Killer, believe me, I will get at you and we're going to click up and get your interview going too. But right now, it's just us here. And of course, my lovely girlfriend over there eating some damn chicken.
You had to say when I was trying to eat the chicken.
It's gonna light her ass on fire too, because that's General Tso's chicken, and she's not one for spicy food.
Oh, I love spicy food.
I'm getting there. Slowly.
Yeah, she is. So, I heard tonight that you actually already had a couple of these questions asked to you, so gonna have to probably reiterate a little bit and shit like that.
Yeah.
But first off, show was fucking awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, it was dope. Yeah, big shout out to super famous Fun Time guys for having me out. Definitely was a blast. Shout out to SON, and he put it down.
SON.
Yeah. Gibby, you know what I mean? Gibby Sites was awesome. And Donnie Menace, that was dope too. Hooligans. You know what I mean?
That reminds me. Like I said, I'm used to tangenting off on shit. But he was doing some of that fast rap shit.
Yeah.
And that's also the style I do. I mean, I can slow it down, but I prefer the chop fast rap shit because I grew up on Bone.
Right.
And all she could do was just look at me and go, "How can you guys do that?" I really don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It's just learning the technique and flow, the delivery, and just being able to move your mouth fast enough, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can think of describing it. It's just a style and technique that you just gotta kind of craft and make your own.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
But that also goes into, funny enough, the first question I was going to ask you. And that was, what actually got you into music in general? Like, did you grow up listening to a lot of it?
Oh, yeah. I listened to a lot of music. Well, I guess, honestly, originally, when I was younger, it was I got into poetry. And then the poetry turned into more like songwriting. And then, yeah, that's how that came to be. No. Yeah, I guess a lot of, sitting, hanging out with homies and stuff, jamming out to, ICP and Twisted and all that kind of stuff, rapping along with their stuff. Or one day I was just like, I just do my own thing. You know what I mean? So I started writing it.
if it's like true or not for a lot of people, but like everybody has that specific moment of where they remembered of like, okay, I want to do this. Like there's something to
Yeah.
it. Like whether
No, I honestly, man, music's just always been a part of my life. Like my parents, they listened to a lot of music when I was growing up, a wide variety of music. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I've always it's like it's never not been there. It's always been a major fascination with me.
some kind of influence.
Yeah, and like all the way to the point like music's always been like my therapy. You know what I mean? Like that's my medicine. That's my self-medication is a you know, headphones and some music and get lost in it. So
Yeah, get fucking called antisocial because you're walking around with
with pace back and
on.
forth with headphones on, listening to music and stuff. So, but no, music's just always been part of my life. I love it. And that with the mixture of the, you know, the horror stuff, the scary stuff.
Now, see, for me, my dad was the rock and roll guy and Elvis. My mom was a little bit of the hair bands, the 60s, 70s, that kind of area. My oldest brother was the hip hop rap person. My middle brother was R&B and classical. So growing up, I got to hear all of that, all the different eras, all the different genres, and that's where my collection comes from.
Yeah. See, for me, my dad, he would listen to like Santana and like Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin. And then my mom, it could be, if it was Saturday morning, it was the weekend, it could be 7 o'clock in the morning, and she'd have her big old stereo system blasting Metallica at 7 in the morning, like at full volume. It was like Metallica or Megadeth or Pantera or something like that. Yeah.
Saturday mornings was always reserved for cartoons.
Oh, yes. Yes, most definitely. Yeah.
Sitting on a heater, trying to stay warm during the winter.
Oh, here's one for you. Here, I get to ask you a question. What was your go-to Saturday morning cartoons? Because mine was Fox. I watched Fox because it had like Spider-Man and X-Men and Power Rangers and Goosebumps and all that kind of stuff.
Now, I would switch it to Fox for Goosebumps because that show was the shit. But it was mainly like WB. Because they had Recess and Pepper Ann and a couple other shows like that.
That's how you like that. I asked him a question. Check that out.
I mean, hey, I'm cool with that. But you can ask the ASCII a question.
Just don't ask the girl that's sitting here on her phone looking up random stuff on Facebook.
I assumed it was going to be TikTok.
No, because of the fact that I can't play the videos.
Oh. Which, speaking of TikTok real fast, you want to plug?
Oh, yeah, you go for it. I was
going to say, plug your shit, dude.
Yeah, no, I got TikTok. I got, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook.
And it's all at Krawley.
It's all at Krawley. It's really simple. Yeah, keep it simple. That way it's easy to find. And, my stuff's on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. All you got to do is type in Krawley with a K. A K. It's Krawley.
I know. Google when I do the voice text, it always wants to change it to a C.
C, yeah.
Was there, like, anything specifically with the music that, like, really spoke to you in the sense of, like, like, for me, I got that one album, like, for example, in the horrorcore genre or hardcore rap, whatever you want to categorize it as. Like when it comes down to ICP, Hell's Pit was one of the albums that like really spoke to me, and it came just at that right time for my life.
Yeah, Hell's Pit was dope. Yeah, no, yeah, I remember when that come out. Yeah, for me. Honestly, for me, I don't know if this is like a popular pick, but for me, it was like when I really like, are you like what? Hold on, what was your question again? Because what was it?
Like, is there any specific when something spoke to you of like
Oh
your
yeah,
go to
no,
of like I know I'm feeling bad or I'm feeling down, I'm feeling depressed or anything like that that just you automatically gravitated towards?
what the bizarre CDs?
Really?
Yes, those are like my go-to ones. I don't know why they've always been like yeah
I mean,
like
my axe is my buddy.
well
I mean,
not
that
not
shit.
well I mean yeah that and then like I don't know Mr. Happy and all that you know that's my jam. Like here you go. Here's one for you. Like if I ever did like a cover song of ICP, like to pay homage to
Yeah.
Insane Clown Posse, you know what I mean? It'd probably be either Mr. Happy or How Many Times.
How many times would definitely be a
Yeah.
good one.
But
Cause
maybe, possibly, that might be in the cards in the future. Possibly.
Because when it came down to that area of music, it would be Hell's Pit for me. Otherwise, there would be a couple of Eminem songs here, a couple Bone Thugs and Harmony songs here, and a couple Disturbed songs here. Stained.
Now, music that like kind of pulled me in the direction that I went in with, like, you know, like the wicked shit. You know what I mean? Like, cause see, like I said, my mom, right? She would listen to like Metallica and Megadeth and stuff like that. And if you sit and listen to the lyrics of that stuff, like the older Metallica stuff,
Bleeding Me.
yeah, like
That's one of my personal favorites.
The lyrics were always all dark and stuff. You know what I mean? So then I started listening to stuff like ICP and there was other stuff too. Like I started listening to like Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson and stuff like that. Yeah,
It's funny you mention that because the first time
or like Slipknot. So like I'm a huge
the-
Slipknot fan. So
hell yeah, I had the Eminem tapes with cursing and everything,
yep.
and my mom was okay with that. But if I put on like Marilyn Manson, the Dope Show, she ripped that tape out the first time she heard that and threw it out the fucking window. She's like, you're not allowed to listen to that. I never really understood or got to ask her, actually, now that I think about it, as to why.
Why? Yeah.
But I still don't understand why. The only thing that comes to my mind is controversial news or some shit like that. But,
right.
but all music is controversial to a point. I mean, that's partially what it's supposed to be. Which also segues, funny enough, into how we told you that she never watched Straight Outta Compton until the other night.
Yeah.
She didn't know the history of NWA like that, or really knew any of the artists other than Ice Cube from the movies, Dr. Dre from Eminem, and shit like that. And she learned about Easy from me because that was some of the shit I grew up on.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite rappers is Ice Cube.
Really?
So, yeah, I like Ice Cube.
I'll admit he does not get enough credit for when it comes down to that, honestly. Yeah. I've heard so many people, now, no disrespect whatsoever to Easy and Dre, but Ice Cube also doesn't get enough of the attention that he actually truly deserves.
Right.
When it comes down to that. Because I did show her explain to her a timeline of some shit of like, if Easy wouldn't have fronted up the money, you wouldn't have the 50 Cent, you wouldn't have you wouldn't have Dre and shit like that because it's all from where it started.
Right.
So there would be so much shit different now. And think about it, it's a rabbit hole. And you know what I'm talking about with that.
Yes, I do.
So what actually got you into doing the music?
Into doing it?
Yeah.
Like what got me? Huh?
What made you be like, well, all right, I got a little something. I got a little bit of talent. Let's see where it can go.
Oh well. Honestly, it's kind of a crazy story because like I've only been doing like I put out my EP. It was June of 2020, so this June it'll be 2 years. You know what I mean that I've been doing this. So
I honestly thought you put that out last year.
no, it was no. What it was is I came out with it digitally in 2020, and then in 2021 I had physical copies. Yeah, because it took me a little bit of time to get that done.
Who did the artwork on that, if you don't mind me asking? Because that is some sick artwork.
Which one, the digital or the physical CD?
Physical.
Okay, the physical CD is a homie of mine from Northern Illinois. His name's Drew Hack. So, and actually, he's actually getting ready to open up a show for Blaze. So, yeah,
Damn.
there you go. Yeah, shout out to my boy Drew. He did that. He threw that together for me. Like, yeah.
That's honestly some really good artwork. For those of y'all listening, be sure to check it out. It's on Amazon Music, Spotify. Is it on Apple? I want to say it is.
Yeah. Now the streaming stuff, the artwork for that is Mr. Eight Legs did that.
Eight Legs did?
Yeah, he did that.
I thought it was, but I wasn't sure who did the actual physical one, if he still did that or not.
Nah, that's my boy Drew. But hold on. What was your question? I didn't answer your question. See, we were talking about this earlier at the show that this was going to happen. Like, we were going to talk and I was going to get sidetracked or something was going to happen.
What got you actually into doing it?
What actually got me into doing it? Okay. So COVID happened and like everybody's, oh my God, it's the end of the world. We're all going to die. Oh, it's the Black Plague. Fuck. So I was like, I'd never really done it like that before. You know what I mean? I was always, because like I got kids, you know what I mean? So I was always like going to work, doing the thing, you know what I mean? And now I was like, if we're all going to die, fuck it. I'm going to try. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to do it. And then, I've done it. And it's addictive. I love it. You know what I mean? Like, I love music. And the more I do it, the more I keep doing shows. And it's something with just the amount of love that you get when you go and do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's just amazing. You know what I mean? It's awesome. I love it.
It's like you get that, not to be all cheesy on this, but you get that warm, fuzzy feeling on the inside when you're sitting there performing, when you're meeting fans and you're talking with them, and because you're just an everyday kind of person.
Or like when you get to do something like what I did tonight when I seen them two little kids at the show and I gave them free stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was cool.
Seeing the
two little ninjas at the show.
Seeing the people's expressions and knowing that they're singing along and shit like that.
Yeah. It's fun. I like it. So, no, that's what got me into it. And, ever since did the first live performance that I did at Hollow Bleed in
shout out to Buckshot.
Yeah, Mob Style Music in 2020. I want to do it all the time. And
that was when I first met you too, was at Hollow Bleed.
Yup.
Our very first concert together.
Yep.
Bam, check that out.
Well, no, that was technically our second concert. Dayton, Ohio
was our first. But Buckshot was our very first concert.
Yep. Yeah, he was, they advertised him on the venue and on the posters and everything for him to be there, but he never actually was supposed to be there, and he didn't even get paid for the show. But he still came up there and did his set and everything. Yeah, just for the love of the fans, because he was promoted to be there.
That's what's up.
And I'll give credit where credit is due because not many, even whether you're signed or unsigned, not many artists will do that.
No. Buck's a good guy. That's a homie.
Now, this wasn't on my list of things. This was something that she brought up. How did you actually meet Buckshot and like get involved with him and
Oh man,
and the whole mob style?
That's a long story. I mean, we're just homies. You know what I mean? Like, I lived in Louisville, Kentucky, a long time ago. Like, and I met Buck when he was coming out with his Helter Skelter stuff. So that's when I met him. You know what I mean? And he's a really cool guy. You know what I mean? And I kind of, my best friend, did merchandise for him. You know what I mean? Boogie, for a long time. You know what I mean? And I'd always just, I'd tag along with stuff, you know what I mean? And I learned a lot from that man. So I'm just going to say that now. I've learned a lot from him. If there's anybody like, yeah, I've learned a lot from him. Yeah. Just,
I've learned a lot about the business side from my previous publicist of like I was saying yesterday, of how to conduct myself, because gotten thrown out of some hotels and shit, but that's neither here nor there now. But no, I would love to actually pick apart Buck's brain with like the more of the business stuff of marketing and shit like that, because he does an excellent job on that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's all him or if it's him and Travis, because I know at every show I see Travis just vroom, 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 every fucking which direction.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking robot sometimes. He's just going. But yeah, that was a question that she came up with. I'm like, I actually don't know, because a lot of people.
Yeah, no.
It just like either happens or
it was like
know somebody.
2011, I think it was. 2011, I moved to Louisville, Kentucky. And it was not that long after that I met like Boogie and Buck and.
Now, see, I thought you and Boogie were actually brothers.
Yeah, we're brothers. Yeah.
So it's like,
all right, what's that they say? The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. You ever heard that before?
I have not.
Never heard that before? There you go. You heard it here first. Krawley said it. There you go.
Water sometimes thicker than blood.
Yeah.
There
you go. That's my brother. I'd take a bullet for Boogie. I don't care. That's my brother. And he knows it. And when he hears this, he's going to be like, that's my homie.
Be like fucking Smokey from Friday. That's my dog.
Yeah. But no. I just, I've known him for a while. I started, he opening up for shows, Tech 9 and different stuff like that. And
you said Helter Skelter was when you kind of started, inching towards him of like, all right, I'm going to check him out. That's actually about the same time I got back to listening to him. Because the first time I actually heard him was like back in 2007, 2008 area.
Man.
But I was so on my own shit back then, and honestly very, very messed up in the head at that time. I didn't really associate or like reach out or get any other people's music back then. And then I came across Blood on My Hands. And that's what took me to Helter Skelter area. And I was like, dude, I had no idea.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've been like just hooked on it, and seeing the empire that he's built with this shit is amazing.
Definitely.
I played a song for her from that 2007, 2008 era, and she's like, that's not Buck. It is.
And I'll tell you this too, as far as in my personal opinion, I don't think anybody can even come close to touching Buckshot. and mob style music with the merchandise game.
Oh,
Like,
fuck yeah.
and the reason why I say that is because like I got a lot of mob style stuff, you know what I mean? And anytime I'm ever wearing it, it's always when I'm wearing mob style stuff. I get people are like, dude, that jersey's awesome. Your hoodie's amazing. Where'd you get that from? You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah.
Going on to the next question, if you don't have any for me.
No. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's a little scary.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I wouldn't do shit for a Klondike bar, but
after I asked it, I'm like, I don't know if I want to know. No, I'm joking.
But I'd do some shady shit for some whiskey now. Give me a fucking fifth of Jack Daniels, bro. No, actually, I'm more like Mike's Hard Lemonade right now.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense, but I love the fruity shit too. Some Smirnoffs or making some KCT.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I'm good. I gotta try. She has to watch me when I make this drink because I can make it strong, but you don't taste the alcohol. That's the scary part. I make a screwed up screwdriver. 150 or not 151 shit. Thinking Tech 9 there. 190 proof Everclear and orange juice. I can make that shit strong using a cup. Like ounce wise, like 1 cup of the Everclear and mix it with the orange juice so well you can't taste it. And I drank almost a whole bottle of that in one night. So I gotta be careful because I can down that shit.
It sounds like me and Amsterdam vodka.
Amsterdam vodka.
Yeah, there you go.
Never heard of that.
You never heard of that?
No.
Oh, no. Yeah.
For
For the record, I don't really drink, but if I did, it would be vodka and Amsterdam vodka. I can drink it straight with no chaser.
Is that like a brand? Or?
Yeah, Amsterdam's the brand. So, yeah. And
we're not endorsing people to drink. We're just talking about drinks.
Do not drink and drive.
But no, I've never heard of that. I've heard Absolute vodka, but...
Yeah, no, I can drink it like it's water.
Damn. You don't get that burn in the back of the throat?
No.
Damn.
No. Not with that one. Not with that one. That's what I'm saying. The Amsterdam. Yeah, no.
I'll have to check that out.
But I don't really drink anymore.
Can't say I blame you.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to the songs from Krawley CD, would that be your latest album, EP, or just something you put out to just get out there?
No, that's because I wanted to have, because you got to have something out there in order to get your name out there. You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted. It's just like a little debut EP, and then I've been dropping singles since then.
Just dropped UFO.
Yes. Possibly another one coming in maybe a few weeks. You've already heard it a couple times live because I've performed it live, but I've not released it like on streaming stuff.
I'm assuming, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it.
Go for it. Say it.
You're
Go for it. Say it.
Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, that's the name of the song. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. You heard it here first. But no, and then new stuff coming this year. So
this year.
Yeah.
See, everybody's gearing up for new shit this year, man.
Year, like
Buck's already releasing a new album.
Never Save.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that holographic cover, dude, that is fucking sick. I've only seen that on like a few artists do that. So that's saying something. But no, everybody seems to be dropping new material except me.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm behind the game on this shit.
But no, yeah. So look, yeah, that should. I'd say probably like September, October is when it's gonna come out. So
Now, on a little side note, do you have like a set area of like, oh, I want to try and release during the fall. I want to try and release during summer.
nah, I haven't really done it like that. I haven't really sat and thought about it like that before. Um, I wish I could come out with more, like more frequently, if that makes sense. Like some other things I'm looking at doing in the not too distant future is want to make music video. So I
I
don't know.
remember we talked about that
Yeah,
before.
yeah. I don't know if I want to say which song I want to make in music. There's a couple of them.
Well, you
So-
never told me a specific song.
Oh
You
yeah,
just-
no,
you
I know,
just-
I know. There's a couple of them that I want to do, possibly music video too. So
Shout out to Demi because I'm going to bring him up on this Ipkiss Pinecone. For like UFOs, do something similar to that style of how a lot of it's green screened and shit.
oh yeah, yeah,
For UFOs.
Yeah.
Not sure if
Yeah.
that's a real idea for you or not.
Oh
but
no, that definitely would be something that'd be cool. Yeah, I've had all kinds of different ideas for music videos. So like green screen stuff, all the way down to like I think it'd be cool to have like like animated music videos and stuff like that. So, but it
Gotta
takes
find-
time.
takes
You
time and money.
You gotta find the right artists and stuff. So, yeah.
Off the top of my head, like I'm hungry, UFOs, and of course the beginning track of it coming in just like I'm Krawley, bitch. It's just
Yeah.
that-
Oh my
that's-
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like
Now,
that song.
that one would have to be that one would be a hard video to do, but I can picture it.
Oh yeah. 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 It'd be cool.
And of course, like the last track, "Watch," that would be one of those when like the chorus comes on, it would definitely be like a heartfelt kind of moment, I guess you can say, in my head.
Yeah.
So this brain's got a shit ton of ideas sometimes
Yeah.
because it's always active, it's always running.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I constantly thinking about something. Always.
I got 1,000 trains running every second. Sometimes I fall off of them though, go tumbling around. I can't run back to that track. Like she said, I have a fascination with trains, and that's the best analogy I've ever came up with to describe it.
Yeah, there you go.
Got 1,000 trains running every which direction, and sometimes you just fall off of them. But with the songs and everything, I know there's more coming. Now, is there anything that you can like give us an idea on of like the style or any upcoming features or anything?
Let me see. I'm thinking. Hold on.
Either there's a lot to go through, which is awesome, or there's like, I can't discuss this, but
Well, like what I'm working on next.
damn.
Yeah, you got me thinking here. Hold on. Well, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be like it's gonna be some gangster wicked shit. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit different than what everybody's heard me do so far. I think everybody will like it. But yeah, dude, I wish I could tell you more.
I
wish I could tell you. I'll tell you this.
G13 classified.
No, how about this? I'll tell you this. Okay, I'll tell you this. The whole thing, all the beats, the whole thing, it's all produced by Michael Seven Summers.
Michael Seven, that'd be Tech Nine's producer.
Yeah, he heavily works with Strange Music. So yeah,
Fuck,
and
yes.
he's dope. So there's that. There you go. That's what I can tell you. How about that? Gangster wicked shit. September, October-ish time. Produced by Seven. There you go.
I gotta say this, just throwing it out there. If it's like October time, Hollow Bleed release.
I don't. Maybe. I don't know. That's all speculation. I don't know. Maybe.
Hey, Buck, you need to get you on the line, buddy. Hollow Bleed 3. I'm hoping he's gonna do it this year, because that has been like the bomb fucking shows that I've been coming to, and by far has been the best when it comes down to mob styles.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been to one mob style Christmas, but the Hollow Bleed, just something about it, just the atmosphere that it brings, just stands out. I don't know if it's because I like Halloween or what, but speaking of the styles and everything with the music and all that, is of course some of the titles. You got Rabbit Hole, and I'm Hungry, and Mad Hatter. Are you the Mad Hatter?
Yeah. That's, that's the what do you call it? Analogy.
Yes.
In the song. Yeah, that's what it would be. Yeah, down the rabbit hole. I'm the Mad Hatter, pretty much. Crazy guy, lunatic. The crazy guy. Yeah. So
now I'm sure.
Which there's a reason why I bring that up in the music too. So.
Well, I don't know if you want to touch on that real fast.
It's like, I mean, hey, just to sum it up, I am absolutely fascinated with conspiracy theories. So
that was going to go into the next question of like where all that stems from.
We don't have like 48 hours to talk about conspiracy theories. So, but no, I love that kind of shit.
I mean, you can't actually, but the crazy thing on that note is you can't actually say UFOs are conspiracy theories anymore.
No, I know. That's what I know. I know. It's crazy.
Because they actually openly admitted to it finally.
Yeah. After
all, fuck, how many years and decades here?
I think people already knew it though. But.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, there are people that I can't say are like her, but she used to be that way, in the sense of like she thought we were the only beings in the universe, the galaxies, everything.
Yeah, me personally, I don't think that personally.
But like I explained to her, the evolution of life forms and shit.
Yeah, and I was gonna say I don't know if they're necessarily aliens or anything, but I do believe there's definitely some out there.
They're tall, skinny ass green men and gray men,
gray guys,
and the reds and the blues and the greens, they all fight,
and the reptilians.
What's wrong with the little green men?
They get eaten by the reptilians.
They're not supposed to get eaten.
Well, and then you got the hybrids like Demi, who's half Homo sapien, half chameleon. Again, much love to you, Demi. We love you, man. We just gotta fuck with you. Shout out to Demi, because that dude is so down to earth. He's been in the game a long ass time too. I remember listening to My Old Kentucky Home. When that first came on the radio, man, that blew my mind.
Yeah.
So I remember those old days too. Is there any like specific song that you want to release like next after UFOs?
Oh, it's probably gonna be the Rabbit Hole.
Rabbit Hole.
That song, yeah, it'll definitely be that song. So.
Is there any?
I already got the. Hold on, check this out.
Oh, he's reaching into his phone now.
Watch this. Where's that? Hold on. Look here, I'm gonna show you.
For those that don't know, he's reaching into his phone right now. Ooh. Yeah. By the way, you gotta send me that graph yet.
Yep.
Which on that note, he just showed me a picture, but the mashup I did,
Yeah.
which publicly no one really knows about until now.
No, yeah.
For those that don't know, Krawley's got a song called "I'm Hungry." Stoneface Killer has a song called "Welcome to My Mind," and I did a mashup of them because they use the same instrumental, and they gave me the praise on the song. I'm mashing it up and everything, so it will be released soon on the A.A.C Music Entertainment YouTube page. Be on the lookout for that, y'all. Is there anything you want to add to that?
No.
If y'all don't like the mashup,
Yeah.
I
thought it was pretty cool what you did there. So
it took a few minutes to get the equalizing right and everything, but I like how it turned out.
yeah, it turned out pretty cool. I liked how you did it.
I appreciate that.
You could give them like a little preview of it.
With that in mind, Krawley, Stoneface Killer, welcome to I'm Hungry, A.A.C mashup, exclusively on A.A.C Music Entertainment.
We're gonna check it out right now.
Stoneface. I'm hungry. Stoneface. I'm hungry. You're in the train tracks, about to get whacked, about to get smacked. Shit's gonna crack. Let's have some fun. Krawley, grab your shotty, about to get naughty. Killing shit's our pleasure. Make the streets wetter. Cut fast and quick, just like the shredder. You got two fucking demons, live and breathing. We gonna tell you, life is leaving. Stoneface, setting the pace. Krawley, smashing your face. Best believe, coming late. Fire and desire. Got that monster blood fucking flowing through my veins. Now I'ma give you fucking goosebumps till you're mentally deranged. I'm the fucking walking dead, at least that's what they say. All the monsters down with sickness on their worthless last day. I'm out here knocking on your door. Now all you gotta do is let me in so I can get started. Let the zombie-like feast begin. They can stop fucking looking for the Lord of Flies, cause I chew them up and spit them out, illuminated like fireflies.
Wow, that shit was amazing, y'all.
See, how was that? Was that wicked? Was that awesome?
All right. All right, y'all.
What?
Candy Crush.
No, that's not Candy Crush. Hold on.
Somebody over there playing Candy Crush.
It's not Candy Crush. She done told me that. What is it?
It's probably something like Candy Crush.
I gotta get these all. Get all these to the that water down here to the flowers and all that. It's kind of
It's like Candy Crush.
Yeah.
like Candy Crush, but
Yeah.
it's not Candy Crush.
It's kind of like Candy Crush, but it's not.
It's the generic of Candy Crush.
Listen, you gotta put food together.
Yeah, it's the generic of Candy Crush. So, is there any artist that you like really want to work with that's within reach? Because I'm sure you got you probably want to work with ICP and probably want to work with Tech Nine and shit like that. But within reach in the sense of hey, I can contact them and get them on a track.
A.A.C.
A.A.C.
Alazulu. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I think that would be an amazing collaboration.
SON, that'd be dope.
And you never know, they may end up hearing.
Man, I got a long list of people that I'd like to work with. Man, I could sit here for a minute, like Twisted, Gibby Stites, Lex the Hexmaster. I want to do shit with the Horror. So
the Horror, yeah.
So there's a long list, yeah.
Now, I gotta ask because
Blaze You Dead, homie.
I gotta ask because he didn't actually join us tonight because he was tired. I understand, but where is Mr. Boogie in
Uh,
the sense of this music stuff?
he's Boogie.
He's the Boogie Man, more like it. The
Uh,
motherfucker just doesn't like it creeps up on you.
no, that's my homie. So you never know. There might be something up with him with music in the near future.
So I see him at your shows. I was
me and him actually. There you go. Me and him actually. We're actually on the Buckshot CD, Assimilation. Me and him were together. Me and Boogie are actually a group called Loon Squad. So there's that. Yeah,
for those that don't know.
the song "Till the Day." So yeah, there's that.
See, I actually did not know you were on it. I knew
Yeah.
he was on it,
Yeah.
but I did not know you were on it.
Yep.
So that's news even for me.
Yep.
I didn't even know that. Fuck.
Yep.
Now I feel a little dumb on that one. Like I seriously did not.
Yep. I'm on there. Yep.
That's honestly one of my favorite CDs too. Not gonna lie, I banged the hell out of 86.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah, that shit's dope.
The hook is so catchy.
Yeah.
Demi with them hooks, man. He knows how to do that. He's got that catchy style of 3-6 Mafia, but with that singing song style that you want to just gravitate towards and just sing your heart out kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, my mind's always working.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm right there with you. That's what I got, like, at home, man. I got all kinds of notes and of ideas and stuff. I have so many ideas. I have to take notes of my ideas so I don't forget my ideas. Yeah.
I have to take notes of your ideas.
Yeah, because I have so many ideas and things, like, I'll think of something and I'll be like, oh, that'd be fucking cool. So I'll write it down so I don't forget it. Yeah. So, because, you know, life, it can, you know, distract you, get you,
Yeah.
you know, do
Couple more questions and then we'll go ahead and wrap up. I gotta unlock my damn phone. Support your local artists, man. Well,
Yeah.
I can't say you're local to me, but you know, you support the underground community.
Yeah.
Because that's how we survive. Flat out. We work our 9-to-5 jobs. We bust our asses. We take care of our families. But music is our love as well.
Yeah, most definitely.
It to me, it's, as I was saying earlier before we got started with this, is I actually started on those old fucking cassette tapes. I started doing the shit when I was 11 years old.
Yeah.
And the first time I ever recorded was on a basic of basic microphones. I had it hooked up to a tape recorder, dangled the mic in front of a boombox playing instrumentals, rapping to that. And then my one of my friends' cousins thought we had something in it and wanted to get us a little better. It was me, my cousin, and like 3 of our friends overall. We called ourselves the East Side Players because we grew up on the east side of Toledo. And he got us a dual cassette player so we could record the instrumentals from CD to tape in my boombox, put the tape in one player, and hit record on the other one. So that way it sounded so much better.
Yeah.
And it did. But yeah, I started back when I was a kid, literally. I had my ups, I've had my downs with it. But as we were saying earlier, like, there's that point in time when you know that the music is something you want to do. It's not just like you need to do it. It's, you know that there's something inside you that connects to it, that you not only feel, but you know, it's a part of you. Does that sound right for you?
Yeah, Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a part of you.
Like I could do like what we just did tonight. I could do that every night for the rest of my life. And honestly, like if I could do that for the rest of my life, I wouldn't even care. I love doing it, man. You know what I mean? Just like getting up on a stage and performing in front of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as you keep one song.
She gonna be on that tip the rest of the time. She's got an addiction. She doesn't have just an addiction to TikTok. She's got an addiction to the fucking "I'm Hungry" song.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, on the way coming here, he asked me, why do you like that song so much?
Yeah, I did. I'm like, what is it? What is it about the song that connects to you?
Yeah.
It's just, I just like it.
Because songs speak differently to different people and everything like that. So I was like, just wondering, like, what connects that song to her so much?
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
Literally, I listened to it like, 5 times in a row one day?
Yeah. I used to sit there and think that it would annoy the hell out of her because I would sit there and when I'm mixing a song, you know, you're listening to the song hundreds of times when you're mixing it. So when I'm sitting there making that mashup with you and Stoneface, it was, you know, going through that hundreds of times.
Right.
Trying to find the perfect spots of everything. And just, I really thought she would eventually say, put your fucking headphones on. But no, she didn't. And that's something I'm thankful for is the fact that she knows when I do put my headphones on or if I tell her, hey, I'm getting ready to work on some music, I'm off in my own world. Leave me alone for a couple hours. What's your creativeness like in the sense of like you just get it in spurts or?
Oh man. Yeah, it comes in spurts sometimes. Nah, if all of a sudden I got an idea for something, I'll do it.
You do something.
Yeah, I do something with it right then and there. Even if I go back later and like, you know, critique it in detail or whatever, you know, change little things.
You get
here
a
and
rough
there.
draft of it.
Oh
First
yeah,
time around.
I get it down. Yeah, and like for me, like when it comes to like writing a song, like when I start writing a song, I write it until it's completely finished because I feel like if you go and write a song and you only write part of it and then you like set it down and then like 2 days later try to come back and write it, like sometimes you may not have that same energy that you had when you were writing it before, and it like does, you know, it just ain't.
And then you just end up scrapping it.
Yeah, the whole idea. Yeah.
Now, my brother made a joke to me a while back, and I literally laughed it off. But he said that I'm a lot like Dr. Dre in the sense of the perfectionist side of things. Because we all know, you know, if you're a rap history buff or anything, Detox. Dr. Dre's Detox album.
Yeah.
Detox is coming. Detox is coming. Shit, never seen the light of day. Never will. Being honest. And that's kind of the same thing with me. Like, if I will sit there on the same song for 3 hours, working on it, mixing it, changing, just fine detail shit sometimes. And I've realized that. And I'm like, damn, I am like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to take that step back of like, look, it's done. You gotta let it go. It's done.
That's like, just to give you an idea of like how my imagination works and like my creative stuff like that. Like, I wish I could do more stuff, like have more stuff on stage, if that makes sense. Like more of like
Stage presence or
elaborate stage presence. You know what I mean? Maybe not nothing crazy, but like just like for example, like as of right now, it's just me up there. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking like how like SON tonight he had those two guys up there in the outfits that look like some evil ass druids or whatever.
There's props and then there's stage setting and then there's stage presence.
Yeah, you see like a mixture of stuff. Like, see, I think it'd be cool. And what's crazy is that one of the guys from A.A.C just made a post not too long ago on Facebook about like what would you rather have get squirted with blood at our show or not? Like, I think that kind of stuff is cool. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like
that's,
how Super Fun Time guys had that Nerf gun tonight.
Yeah.
Which I was like, because we walk around and I noticed like you found a couple and Boogie found a couple. I found one of just Nerf gun bullets just laying around.
Yeah. I kept finding them. Yeah.
And now we know what it was from.
But see, no, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because when people come to watch me perform, I want them to, want to be a show. You know what I mean?
I mean, it'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Got to find that footing of like what you can bring to the table, so to speak.
Right. Well, it ain't gonna. Well, it probably wouldn't be nothing like no gore or nothing. I wouldn't be like having a worm eating people and stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, you don't want to have a sacrifice on stage,
or be punching people's heads off and stuff. Dude, their life. You ever seen gore?
Mm-mm.
Dude,
I have not.
Oh my god, dude, they're awesome. They're awesome. Don't take hallucinogenics and go watch gore. I don't know that from experience. I just know it probably would not turn out too good for you.
Thank you for reminding me of another story.
Yeah. Oh, she giving you a look.
she don't even know though. Like she wasn't with me during this period of time.
Yeah, but I know your stories.
You know some of them. No, this wasn't actually my story. It's just something I heard and I confirmed it and everything with said person. But and I know he'll be cool with this. So because we all make fun of him and he's talked publicly about it. But Simple Man from Hard Target. There was one show. Wes now told me how they watched Wizard of Oz together. And he came up with the theory that Wizard of Oz is all about Toto, the dog. Yeah, that's my look exactly.
It's all about Toto.
Yeah.
Huh.
I can't remember how he had explained it to me anymore because that has been like more than 7 years. But yeah, he said it's all about Toto, the dog. So if anybody out there is listening, watch that shit and let me know how, because I don't remember anymore. That was the first time I ever heard that. And
I'm sitting here trying to think, how is it about the dog?
I don't like I said, I don't remember what he said, if it's like through the eyes of the dog or if it's just like dream of the dogs. I don't remember.
Oh, like maybe when they go up and they get, the house gets sucked up in the tornado. Maybe when they land, maybe that's what it is. It's when it's in color and everything, and in the land of Oz, it's like a memory of Toto's. Maybe that still don't make no sense though. I don't know if I agree with that. See, that's crazy. Although I do know that you can listen to Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon with the Wizard of Oz.
I was about to go back to that too.
That's cool. So
it matches up so well.
Yeah, it does. It's cool. And thankfully there's YouTube, so people have already done it to where you can just watch it like that. I think it's cool.
People have done so many things on YouTube.
That's one of my favorite bands. Like all time, like
Pink Floyd,
yeah, yeah. That's one of my favorite bands.
She never really listened to Pink Floyd until I got with her, and now she does.
Have you ever seen the movie?
No, she has not seen The Wall.
No, Pink Floyd, The Wall, the movie. Oh,
I still got to show it to her.
Oh my god, that
Okay.
shit's badass.
I lived under a rock growing up,
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
I kid you not. Her phone playlist now and YouTube playlist is mostly unsigned musicians now.
There you go. Yeah.
Because I brought her into a whole new world that she never knew existed.
Oh, that means I'm on your playlist. No.
Actually, you are.
Okay. Where's my Spotify?
But like she's been, I've opened her doors up to so much.
See?
Yeah, I seen it.
You're on my Spotify. And... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. My YouTube. You're this first one. And then... I got... Yep.
Yeah,
And see?
I got her doing that too. Is putting music in alphabetical order. I'm a bit OCD.
You're on all that. And I'm following you on Facebook. And on
TikTok.
TikTok. I haven't done Twitter yet. Because I didn't know you had Twitter.
Yeah.
I got a Twitter. I just don't use it.
I have Twitter.
See? I follow him on everything.
Stalker.
Well, I got his real name on there, and I got the Krawley one, so.
But yeah, like I haven't shown her The Wall yet, and I want to.
Yeah. That's a big musical influence there for me. You know what I mean? Growing up and stuff, Pink Floyd. So I like their music. You know.
Other than Pink Floyd, like what would you say is like another main influence for you?
That's really hard. It's more of like I would have to answer that with more of like a influencers instead of just making it just one.
Yeah.
Okay, because like right off the top, it definitely, you know. I mean, of course.
Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah, ICP
Twisted.
and Twisted. You know what I mean? And Blaze and all them, you know, Boondocks and, you know what I mean? All that, you know what I mean? Just, you know, growing up listening to Psychopathic Records, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Pink Floyd. Like, hey, here you go. When I was younger, I was like all about some fucking Michael Jackson.
Really?
So yeah, like Thriller. That was the horror thing. You know what I mean? Like that's I've always been drawn to horror. See, that's what drew me to like Insane Clown Posse and Twisted and all that kind of stuff, and the whole Juggalo scene and everything like that. That's what drew me to that. Was I was already fascinated with horror stuff. Like I was that kid growing up that, you know, when, you know, mom and dad would go out and hire the babysitter, I would convince the babysitter to bust out the Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, VHSs and watch them. And then as soon as the headlights pull up in the driveway, it's like, oh shit, time to lay down.
Pretend like you're asleep.
Yep, until I had to go to bed right then and there. Yeah. So, but you know that.
You ever pretend like you were asleep and then actually fall asleep?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've done that before. Yep.
You got a whole night planned of things, and you lay down, pretend like you're going to bed. That way you don't get in trouble.
And then accidentally fall asleep. Yeah. Yes, that has happened to me before. Yeah.
I hated those nights because it was always when I had something big planned, too.
You gotta love that.
But I appreciate you taking the time to do this, man.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
most
do.
definitely. Yeah, we could definitely do it again sometime.
Well, I know during Halloween, you know, Stoneface going to be there. You're going to be there. You know, whether or not you guys are performing
we'll see
or
what
not.
happens. Yeah, yeah. I'll be there regardless. So.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me too. He's like, even if I'm not performing, I'm still gonna be there. And it's like, hell, I'll have my actual mics this time, and we can all do that then too.
Yep. No, but no, man, it's been good sitting here answering, talking to you. And
any other questions you have on your mind? Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to throw out there, man? You got free mic.
No, I mean, other than the fact that, if anybody wants to check out my shit, my music, it's on Spotify, it's on YouTube, it's on iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon. I think it's even on TikTok. You know what I mean? You want to go make a goofy ass video on TikTok with my music? Go do it. Like, you know what? If you do it, I might duet you. There you go. I'll make a video and duet you. Yeah, there you go. You go make some TikTok videos to my songs, and I'll go get I'll do something.
My mind goes back to the whole earlier thing we were talking about with the UFOs. I just see somebody making a paper mache UFO, swinging it around.
See, yeah.
Don't give me ideas now.
Oh, I've had all kinds of ideas for TikTok videos and stuff, but I just don't ever do it though. I don't ever have time. That's what it is. But
I'm not like visual creative, I guess you can say.
I've got like over 2,000 followers on TikTok.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like I go live, I don't even do that. I don't do that. Like I don't. I kind of feel like going live on TikTok. I'd feel like a weirdo just sitting there staring at my phone, watching comments scroll by, and I'm just like, "Hello, anybody there?" Yeah.
Yeah. See that like I've done Facebook Live a few times, and that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
Like I feel so awkward with it.
I would rather I feel like I would just rather, if I wanted to like make a video, just make a video and post it. And that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably going to go live on that kind of stuff like in the future.
If y'all want to see Krawley live, y'all need to contact him, get in touch with him, DM him, comment on his post, something. Reach out to the man. Yeah. Say, hey, I want to know more.
I mean, I got like all the stuff at home that you would need to do all that. Like,
he's not a fancy dancy superhero, y'all.
No.
He's just your average man.
Yeah.
Trying to make an average living for his average man. But yeah, everybody, this has been A.A.C. and Krawley doing the first ever in a hotel room.
Yeah.
With some ghetto rig mics here and there. Doing the first ever A.A.C. Music Entertainment interview. I appreciate your time, Krawley.
Yeah, most definitely.
Much love to the family. Much love to the super fun time guys for doing the show tonight. That shit was amazing.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a stack lineup too, man. Definitely. But
y'all take it easy. Be on the lookout for the new drops from Krawley coming soon. New drop from A.A.C. Music Entertainment, the Krawley and Stoneface Killer mashup. Shout out to Stoneface Killer. Shout out to Mob Style Music, Buckshot, Demi, Travis. So many names. I can't even go on with them. Much love to everybody.